All right, it's been like a few days. I actually made a video originally on this, but I didn't like the way it turned out. Batman and Superman are teaming up. The Man of Steel sequel, I think it's called World's Finest. It's gonna feature Batman. Now, I think that now this my inner 12-year-old nerd is having the biggest nerd boner of all time. So it's huge. um, I think this is a great idea. This is like if they can pull this off, it'll be amazing. Now, I think this is also good for another reason. If DC and everyone, Warner Brothers, if everyone, Zack Snyder can pull this off, because I think he might direct it. If he can pull this off, then I say that they can pull this off very well. Then I say, okay, got two text messages. If they can pull this off, then I say Justice League is like that much closer to becoming a reality. I think if they can do this, they can pull off Justice League. Um, Now, Man of Steel had a very mixed reception, which to some extent I can understand, but at times I can't. Um, I mean, yeah, there were things I didn't like about Man of Steel, but I still liked it. I still think it's a good movie. It's nice seeing Superman, in a modern context, in a modern day, and do neat things with him. I like that. That's what I like about Man of Steel. And there's some good metaphors. The whole Jesus metaphor in that movie is it's great when you think about it. Um, but if they can, but if they can pull this off, like Justice League is that much closer, I think. But now comes the question of who's going to play Batman. Because if anyone's actually seen the symbol of what it looks like, you got the bat symbol behind, you got the Superman symbol and the bat symbol behind it. It's not it's not the Dark Knight Batman symbol. It's much more like Dark Knight Returns bat symbol, which I think Harry Lennox, one of the actors from Man of Steel, he was the military guy. He read like a long line from I think it was The Dark Knight Returns. I don't know where what it was, and then came the symbol. So so as to is it going to be based off the Dark? I never read The Dark Knight Returns. I think it's The Dark Knight Returns. I don't know, but it's if you ever watch Justice League the TV show, you look on Batman, but you look on Batman's chest. It's kind of like that symbol. If I had a picture, I'd show you, but I don't. But um, Uh, but apart from that, I think this could be a great idea. I mean, Henry Cavill is going to be Superman. I don't know who's going to be Batman. That's the big question. I've heard Army Hammer. I've heard Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I've heard lots of people. It would be neat if it was Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Because that would really make it sort of a tie-in from The Dark Knight Rises as to what happened in the end. Um, I heard somewhere Army Hammer, but I don't know. But I heard is DC wants to do like a not like another Batman series, but like another Batman movie, but just sort of set up for the Justice League, kind of like what Marvel did with like Iron Man and stuff, Iron Man and Thor and all those. Um, though I don't think it's like because the way Marvel's doing it in stages, like Iron Man, like Iron Man 2, the Incredible Hulk, Thor, and Captain America, and the Avengers. They were part of Phase One of the Avengers program. Um, and now you got Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain America 2, and I think maybe one other film that's going to lead to Avengers: Age of Ultron. And they're going to do some stuff that's going to lead to Avengers 3. That's just what I read. Kevin Feige did a whole statement on that. There's Maximus Prime going for a bark. Hey, hey. So I think this is a good idea for DC if they can pull it off. If they can pull it off, great on them, and it'll push us that closer to seeing a potential Justice League movie in the future. And believe me, everyone's looking forward to Justice League, even me. Um, I heard somewhere Zack Snyder might do it. He said he would like to do it. Like he wants to do, he said he wants to do the Man of Steel sequel and then go to Justice League maybe. Now that raises the problem of now you got all these other heroes. I mean, you already introduced Green Lantern in that god awful movie, but then you got Wonder Woman, Hawkgirl, Martian Manhunter, Flash, and a few others. But we'll see. I think Justice League is possible. Now this movie's not coming out till 2015, the Batman Superman team up, but I think it's a good idea, and I think if they can pull it off, they can pull it off. So I don't know what else to say to that. So, Zack Snyder, do us proud. See ya.